support. I'm excited to be doing a general love reading for the collective of you beautiful Aries. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and start with the energy here. Just so you are aware, I did clear absolutely all these decks as well as our decision maker too, to make sure that the spirit has free access to everything here, especially with our energy, our angel cards, as well as the actual spread. So Spirit, I do ask that you come in and you show us what energy our amazing Aries have within them, what this spread is going to be about for their love. What's their energy all about for our Aries? Peace, Aries. Okay, I see you. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Peace. Okay, I am one about protecting your peace, baby. So Aries, yes, peace. Okay, I love that. Oh wow, that's already a great start. Okay, now Spirit, we're going to be doing our angel numbers. So please come into our angel numbers here and show us what angel number our Aries need to know. For our Aries, what angel number is going to be calling out to them? And keep in mind for my Aries that with these angel numbers, it's really your spirit guides trying to talk to you. It's little messages they want you to realize. And so you might be seeing this number maybe while you're walking, on a billboard, in the car, on a clock, whatever it might be. But take a look at your environment and what's going on there, as well as what's going on within yourself, and see exactly what your spirit guides are trying to say. I also recommend that you call in your spirit guides as well as we go through the spread, so that way you can really discern what is meant for you and what you should definitely leave on the table. But as of right now, I mean, we can all love the peace, okay? So I definitely, that's for all my Aries. Dang, that's like a beautiful thing to have. So again, for these spirit numbers, for our Aries spirit, show us exactly what spirit numbers they're gonna be needing. 1717, self-reliance. And this says, time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. The affirmation for this is, as I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. 1717, self-reliance. Okay, I see you. Aries already, all right? I'm excited. So with that being said, Spirit, we are ready for our spread. Please come into these cards and show us and show our Aries what lessons need to be had. What have they already been through in their past? What are they going to be going through right now in their present and in their future? And what's really their hopes, their dreams, their fears? Please lay that out for our amazing, talented, peaceful, self-reliant Aries, for their past, for their present, their future, who they are right now, what's happening in their environment, what's going on right now. Ooh, wow, that's a good one. Inside in their long-term future. And I'll just give one more for that one there. Very nice. Okay, great. So let me go ahead and take a look here, and then we'll get right into what all these cards are trying to tell us. Okay, Aries, so we definitely need to talk this through, because I definitely see that you've been going through something right now. So let's just go right into it. So I did get the 5 of Swords for your past. And what this is really telling me, for those who are in a relationship, whether it be marriage or long-term relationships, that you were going with somebody, and this could have been you as well, so kind of take it as it resonates, but there was a lot of manipulation happening within your relationship. Someone in your relationship was really trying to use control, but really use manipulation to really control you, or, you know, again, vice versa, but really using manipulation to really control the situation. And it really has taken a huge damper on your relationship. It really has brought out a lot of negativity from both sides and a lot of hurt. And so I definitely see that you were kind of in this place where you're like, okay, I don't want to engage with this person anymore. I don't want to be around this person anymore. You really feel as though they took some of your power, and it made you pretty pissed. Like, it really hurt that they could have done that to you. I think you really were in love with this person. There was a lot of love between you, but something happened that made them feel as though they had to kind of like fight for you, but in essence, they were really losing you. They were trying to fight for you, but they were trying to really control you and control the situation. And so there was a lot of conflict, a lot of pain, a lot of negativity, a lot of toxicity, and just honestly a shit ton of freaking just manipulation. Like there's just so much. It was just so much. And so we all, as you know, we are adults, we don't need nobody controlling us, but I definitely feel as though someone was trying to control you and it made you really disengage with this person, or really had that feeling that you no longer wanted to be in this relationship. Maybe this was like the first time you really saw this person like this. And so with that being said, you're like, okay, well, maybe we can get back to where we were at. Maybe we can, you know, strive to get back to where we were and get back to our peace. But I think the piece kind of left and you didn't know really where else to find it and what happened to it. Now, for my singles out there, beautiful Aries, I definitely see that you may be getting into a relationship, but there's going to be a lot of conflict within that relationship. I think there's going to be some manipulation involved and things like that. So just be aware of any new relationships that you kind of bring about and kind of come into for those singles, because I definitely see that there may be some conflict that will arise, and not just a little bit, like a lot of conflict. I think it might be more of a toxic relationship. So just kind of be aware of what's going to be, who you're getting involved with, I would say. I'm like, get a resume. Can I get a resume of who you dated? And let me go ahead and call these women and see what's going on, or these men. Let me just call some people. But in reality, I think just be wary of who you really invite into your heart, because there could be some pain there, and it may be hard to get rid of that pain once it's there. So that's what I definitely see in your past. So we'll go ahead and move forward in your present. So in your present tense, I definitely see for those in a relationship that you and your significant other, I did get the 4 of Pentacles, and it definitely showed me that you and your significant other, if you're in a long-term relationship or married, that you guys were really focused on the money. Either one of you or both of you, it seemed like it would be one of you, so take it as it resonates. But one of you were really, really focused on money, building up your finances, doing what you need to do, and you really forgot to nurture love, or they forgot to nurture the love that you both had. And so you really kind of got frustrated because you're like, I just want your love, or maybe they got frustrated again, take it as it resonates. But someone got really upset that, why aren't you just showing me the love and affection? Like, I want love. Like, yes, I understand we have the money. Yes, okay, the money's there, but I don't need the money. I just want love. And so I definitely see that maybe also kind of caused some conflicts as well, or is like, you know, we're not focused on where we started, and why we're even together is because we loved each other. So whether it's you or them, I definitely just recommend that if you're trying to have love again, that you nurture the love. Maybe you need to start off in showing that love and showing them, okay, let's go on a date, let's go do this, let's go do that. And not just because it's Valentine's Day coming up, but because I love you and I just want to be around you and I want to show you that I care about you. So I think there's a lot of need for nurturing love. But I can tell you, at least your finances were really there, or at least, you know, you guys were building some type of financial security there as well. Now for my singles, what I see here is that for my singles, you guys were kind of worried about your income. You weren't really worried about love. That was kind of like the last thing in your mind. You're more so like, okay, I need to figure out where I'm going to get this next check at. Like, I need to get my finances up. I need to get that going before I can even look at love. And so I definitely see that for my singles here as well. Now, that is what's the situation you are in your present, but I did get for who you are is the moon. So what I see here is that there is a lot for both my singles as well as my married and long-term relationship folks. It's time to work on that shadow side, okay? What that really means is that you went through a situation that really broke you, and it made you realize, okay, I need to dig deep because there's some kind of cycle that's happening within my life. There's something that's going on where I need to do better and be better, and I need to get to the root cause of why I had this pain. Why am I allowing certain things to happen? Why am I tolerating certain things? What's going on within me? And so I definitely see for both my singles as well as those in relationships that you're really in this point where you have to focus on yourself. You have to go within and you have to fight this pain. You have to figure out what started all of this so you become better. It's really a time for you to heal. You're in this stage of like, okay, the outside realm is there, but like, what's happening within me? I need peace. Like, I need peace. And I think you've been searching for it and you've been wanting it, and it's there all along, but it's like, you have to decide, okay, I'm ready for this. I'm gonna take it on and I'm gonna heal. So it's really your soul kind of calling you right now to heal. You see that you have like this shadow in the water, and it's kind of pushing them, saying, go into the cave, go into the cave, because you have to work on your shadow side. It is a time of immense healing. If you want to learn the lessons from it, you might just say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go and check out what's in there, but I'm not gonna heal that. That's just who I am. No, that's not where you're gonna find your peace. You need to heal. You need to heal from whatever has you tormented. You need to heal whatever is breaking you, because that's the only way that you can become better. And not only become better for yourself, but become better for who you're with. And it may not be the same person that's been manipulating you. No, maybe it's for something new. You need to make sure that you're going within and working within yourself, so that way you don't have to ever experience the same cycles again. You can change it up. So I definitely see that that's where you're at right now. Definitely. Now, looking more into your near future, which is anywhere from now to about 5 months from now, I did get the 9 of Swords. So what this is telling me is that, ooh, you got a lot of fear. You got a lot of fear, you got a lot of anxiety, you're kind of making up scenarios in your head. And this is for really my married folks and those in long-term relationships. I definitely see that something's really keeping you up at night, and it's a lot of fear, and you feel like just like not really even mind fog. I feel like you have like mental chaos happening. You're like really tormented by your thoughts. You're really like hurt by things that may have happened. Maybe someone, maybe someone cheated, and so you're always thinking like, they're always cheating on me, and they're not even doing anything. They're probably just sleeping there. They're just, they're literally just sleeping next to you. They're not even out there. They're trying to grow as well, and you're just like, no, you're doing all this, and you're like, what are you talking about? So I think there's a lot that's going on within your mind, and I think it's because you're working on your shadow self, but I don't think you're ready. I don't think you want to accept that you need to work on it. And so it's going to bring you to this point of time where you're just really, really hurt, and you're just like, you can't move past this. There's something that's really holding you back, and you don't want to release it, but you have to realize that you need to release. You need to let things go, so that way you become better and you can grow from that situation. Now, with that said as well, for my singles, I definitely see that you're really up late at night looking for security and looking for love, and kind of feeling like, I just can't find love. Love isn't out there. And like, it's really keeping you just so, just keeping you up at night. It's just giving you so much anxiety, because you just want love, and love isn't there. And I think for everyone, those in long-term relationships and those that are single, that you just need to decompress. I think you all just need to go into nature, whether that's the beach, whether that's going on a hike, whatever it might be. And I think you just need to let things go in order for you to go ahead and continue to work on your shadow side, so that way you don't need to wake up and stay up all night thinking about thoughts that may or may not be true. And so I definitely see that's what's going on inside your near future. So if you do start feeling that way, I definitely think it's time to decompress. Maybe even go to a spa, go somewhere, do something that can get your mind off things, to help you how to have a different outlook on certain things, and maybe just help you breathe just a little bit more. I also even recommend that this may be a time where you're seeing that you have a lot of dreams, like a lot of dreams are just kind of coming up. I definitely recommend maybe starting a dream journal, especially for those in relationships. I can definitely see it more, but maybe starting a dream journal to help you figure out how to overcome this situation that you're feeling, and writing down those dreams can help you analyze to see what is your subconscious really trying to tell you. So I definitely see that going on inside your near future. Now, looking more into your environment, I definitely see that I think you may be with somebody that just isn't really ready, or they've been showing qualities of that they're not really ready to commit to you. Maybe you are in a marriage, maybe you are in a long-term relationship, and this person's acting a little beside themselves and doing things they shouldn't be doing. But I definitely feel as though you're with somebody that is going to be showing you lessons. Like, yes, they may not be completely, and this isn't always true. Sometimes they are ready to commit and they are faithful and things like that. But getting this 9 of Wands, I definitely see that you may be with someone that's in it for the chase. Like, they love chasing things. Like, that's just what they love to do. Whatever it might be, unfortunately. And I think you're getting the short end of the stick, yes. But I think with this, you're going to learn a lot of life lessons, because it's going to cause you to go into your shadow side for you to really overcome certain lessons that you need to learn. And so I think that the person that you may be with right now, or interested in, or whatever it might be, and this is for both, I think what's happening is that you're like, okay, like, I don't know if this is the right person for me. I think it's like making you second guess. I think you're in this environment where I can see I can see where manipulation is kind of coming into it, especially with dealing with someone like the Knight of Wands, who's just, you know, they are fiery, they're trying to go after it, they just want to chase certain things, and, you know, they're not really focused on love as much as they should be, and maybe as much as they're telling you as well. But just know there's life lessons within that. So just take a look and see what's the lesson that I need to learn. Is it maybe a cycle that I need to break? Is it a trauma I need to release? Like, what's going on, and why am I in this environment with someone that may not be wholeheartedly giving the way I'm giving? Now, the next thing I see here is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is for your hopes and dreams. And I think where I'm seeing your hopes and your fears and your dreams at is that you're fearful that this isn't the right person, whether you're single or, you know, and you're dating someone, or you're in a long-term relationship or marriage. I definitely feel as though you're kind of second guessing everything because you don't have that peace that you were looking for. And so with that being said, I definitely can tell with this Wheel of Fortune that even if they're not the right person or your perfect match or whatever it might be, it's part of your destiny. You have to be with them. Like, you had to experience that love that you have for them, that heartbreak, that turmoil, those conflicts, because it's there to make you better. It's something that you need to grow from, and you need to take the time to understand and really work on your shadow side. Like, it's really imperative that you're learning this lesson now, because it's all part of your destiny, and there's some reason why you need to overcome this particular situation, because it's only for your growth. Like, it's all for your growth. Everything in life is to help you grow, and you just got to see it as an opportunity of growth and see, okay, where can I be better? What can I do differently this time around? Where am I making the mistake? You know, this is part of my destiny. Okay, what lessons are there? Every relationship is a life lesson, every single one. Even if it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, your whole life, it's all lessons, and it's up to you to find those lessons and figure out to learn from them. Like, it's not only find the lesson, but you actually have to learn from the lesson too. So just know that if you're wondering, like, is this the right person I'm supposed to be with? Just know, I don't know if they are the right person or not, to be honest with you, but I can say that there is a lesson within your relationship that you need to find, and you need to understand, and you need to overcome. So just remember that as you're kind of thinking through the next steps and what's best for you in your life. Now, talking about your long-term future, I definitely see that you're still working things out. You're still trying to think through things. So with the long-term future, it's anywhere between, I'd say 5 to about 14 months. So what I see here is that you did get the 8 of Cups, and I did pull an extra card to get some more like understanding of it, and I got the Justice. And so with these two cards together, what they're really showing me, talking about the 8 of Cups, is that it's going to come a time where you're going to withdraw. This is for both my singles and as well as those in relationships. You're going to withdraw. You're going to feel like, okay, everything's becoming way too much. I need to pull back. Especially for my singles, you're going to pull back from every relationship. But for my couples, you're going to pull back and go within yourself. You're going to see, does this relationship even serve me any longer? Is this the route that I need to be taking? Do I need to change my course of action? Am I getting everything that I'm putting in? Am I going to be receiving that positivity back? I'm definitely seeing that you're going to be withdrawing for yourself, and you're going to be taking some time to look within and taking time to really process all the lessons that you've been learning up until this time to see if this is something you should be continuing. I'm not going to say that you're definitely going to leave this person, you're not going to be with them anymore. Definitely not what I'm saying, but I definitely think it's going to be a question in your mind where you're like, okay, is this where I need to be at right now, or do I need to be somewhere else? Is this really the course that I need to be taking, or should I be going elsewhere? And so I definitely see that that's going to be coming up. And for the Justice, it's showing me if you take a time to look through and process everything, and you're like, okay, this can be very positive, I can still see a positive outcome with it. If you feel that way, it's going to be balanced. So whatever energy you're putting into that relationship, that's the energy you're going to get back. So if you're putting positivity, you're going to get that positivity back in time. But if you are putting, very negative, and you're putting negativity in there, then it's going to always be negative. It's going to be a very toxic relationship where you really need to assess, okay, I'm not at peace. I see no peace within there. And it's time for you to really rely on yourself and have that self-reliance to find your wisdom, find your knowledge, and get to where you want to be at really in your life. So I definitely see that there's going to be some times where a lot of life lessons, knowing that it's your destiny, knowing you have to go through, knowing that you have to find the lessons and everything, that can be very hard. But I definitely see that once you do take the time to withdraw, you're going to have all the answers that you need. but you do need to withdraw in the long-term future, so you can really process everything and process things within yourself and outside yourself and figure out if this is really something you want to continue. So it's going to be leading to a very big question in the the long-term future. So definitely be ready for that, but just know that there's going to be justice served there, whether that's, you know, if you do decide to go ahead and leave and no longer, you know, engage in the situation, then you're going to find positivity in that. And if you do decide to stay within there and it's a positive relationship already, and you see the attributes of becoming more positive of a relationship, then you're going to see that that's going to be positive in return. So with that being said, that's definitely what I have for you, Aries. I know that was kind of a lot to take in, but what's beautiful about it is that you're eventually going to find your peace, and it's all going to come on relying on yourself and looking within and fixing those cycles and working through those traumas and working through everything that we've discussed here. And just know that you're on the right path, you're on your destiny path, and that's what it's all about. And nothing lasts forever. Like, you know, emotions don't last forever. So if you are feeling just overwhelmed and just feeling like just need to take a breather, I definitely recommend that you just go out into nature. I definitely recommend for you to just take some time to process everything and just take a breather and just know that things are going to get better. It's always like a wave. I always say that with life, it's a wave. And just kind of ride the wave and get ready to jump when you need to jump and get back on that board and keep going, because there's bigger, better waves to come. And so you'll get to that high again, but sometimes you have to go through your lows, which is a lot of time your shadow work, and get through those particular traumas and resentments and things that you've been storing up that your soul's ready to release. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I definitely hope that this resonated with you in some way, shape, or form, and that it definitely helps you as you're moving forward in your process of love and your path of love. And so with that being said, I'll just do one last thing, which is our decision maker question. So I'll give you 10 seconds to go ahead and think of a question. The answers can be never, always, yes, no, or maybe. Just remember, you have all the answers within yourself, so this is just going to be serving as an affirmation for you. So with that being said, just keep in mind that there's free will and free choice, and just because this is telling you to go one way, if you do decide to do the opposite, that's okay. It's just going to bring a different outcome, and it could still be very positive. But with that being said, I ask the Spirit comes here and show us our highest result here and the highest path that is for our Aries. So I'll let that go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, okay, that is a yes. So I don't know what question you asked, but it's a yes. I hope that helps you in one way or another. But with that being said, Aries, thank you so much for just clicking on this video, showing your support. If you like what you've heard and you really enjoyed the reading, then please go ahead and like, subscribe, and ring the bell button so you'll be notified anytime I post another video for you all. But with that being said, I want to just let you know that you are loved, you are valued, you will have your peace because you are the Aries that we love. And so with that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll definitely see you guys next time. Peace and love. Bye, guys.